Hello and welcome to the 2020 Memorial Service in honor of our fallen heroes. I am Gene Beasley, Deputy Director of the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Ordinarily, this tribute would take place during Correctional Workers Week in May. But as you know, 2020 has been anything but ordinary. This year we are also celebrating 90 years as the Federal Bureau of Prisons. The federal prison system existed for nearly 40 years under the Three Prisons Act of 1891, which authorized the first three federal penitentiaries, Leavenworth, Atlanta, and McNeil Island. On May 14, 1930, when Congress passed the law establishing the Bureau of Prisons, the prison system had already grown to 11 federal prisons, and sadly, 6 staff members had made the ultimate sacrifice, becoming our first fallen heroes. In order to continue our annual memorial service honoring those staff killed in the line of duty, this year's service has been modified for the COVID-19 pandemic. A virtual memorial service is being conducted by Bureau staff from across our great agency. USP Atlanta will post colors, USP Lewisburg provides the invocation, and the names of our fallen heroes are being read by staff from their institutions. The service will close with taps from FCC Florence, a 21-gun salute by USP Atwater, and Amazing Grace from FCI Fort Dix. USP Atlanta will then retire the colors. We are also honored to have a message from Attorney General William Barr to share with you. Thank you for joining us as we pay our respects to the Bureau's 26 fallen heroes. We will now begin with the posting of the colors.
Ready, cut. Present, hold. Order, hold. Mark time, hold. Right turn, hold.
Hello. I am pleased you are able to join us this year as we honor the Bureau's 26 fallen heroes, public servants who made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. I am Michael Carvajal, Director of the Federal Bureau of Prisons. First, let me say thank you, Attorney General Barr, for once again being part of our memorial service for our fallen heroes. Your support is greatly appreciated. We must never forget the tragedies of the past and the Bureau staff whose lives were cut short in service to our nation. This year has found us facing numerous challenges created by the COVID-19 pandemic, including the need to postpone our typical Correctional Workers Week activities and our annual memorial service at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. Doing so makes this year's memorial service unique in many ways, including the ability to have staff from across the Bureau participate. Too often, the pressures of business, of thousands of daily decisions, of balancing our work lives, and our hectic family lives means we neglect to take the time for reflection. This memorial service allows time for each of us to ensure that our fallen heroes, their contributions, and their stories will never be forgotten. Regardless of the challenges and the dangers associated with our work, Bureau staff demonstrate their unwavering commitment on a daily basis. And by adhering to our core values and practicing sound correctional basics, we accomplish our mission and reduce risk to staff. However, corrections will never be without exposure to danger. For those who accepted that risk in the name of public service and paid the ultimate price, no honor is too great, no tribute will be sufficient. 26 staff members have lost their lives in the performance of their sworn duties. Each loss is deeply felt at the time it occurs, and it also echoes throughout the years, reminding us of the critical mission we are here to fulfill. Later in the service, the names of our fallen will be read. I urge you to solemnly reflect on each one, never forgetting the sacrifices they made. I am humbled to represent the more than 37,000 staff who are correctional workers first, who put the safety of the American people above their own. Dedicated public servants who place themselves in situations requiring courage and bravery, situations rarely understood outside the prison walls. These law enforcement officers are at work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, keeping the communities where we live and our nation more safe and secure. Let us look out for one another and make sure that each of us can return home to our loved ones at the end of the day. Let us honor the fallen by not having another staff member killed in the line of duty. Thank you for your dedicated service and for all you do in support of the Bureau of Prisons, the Department of Justice, and the American people. Together we are stronger. Together we will continue to make a difference.
For nearly 3 decades, the Bureau of Prisons has commemorated Correctional Workers Week by holding a solemn ceremony at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C., to honor the agency's fallen heroes. Unfortunately, COVID-19 disrupted the annual observance this year. But those changes did not diminish the importance of honoring the work performed by corrections professionals across the nation and the profound sacrifices that far too many of these courageous men and women have been called to make. The work of corrections personnel is critical in many ways. By keeping criminals behind bars, you keep innocent people safe, you deter future crime, and you uphold the central mission of the Department of Justice to enforce the rule of law. The professionalism displayed by the dedicated staff of the Bureau of Prisons is magnified by the fact that every time you walk through the sally ports of one of our 122 federal prisons, you risk your own personal safety and even your lives. Since 1901, the Bureau of Prisons has lost 26 brave men and women in the line of duty. We recognize these public servants for their courage and commitment to corrections. They were proud to serve as sworn officers of the law, protectors of public safety, and defenders of justice. They were also so much more: sons or daughters, fathers or mothers, brothers or sisters, neighbors or friends. I thank all of the correctional workers who help secure our federal facilities each and every day. I want to also thank you for accomplishing this important duty during the difficult circumstances posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Because of your service, our communities are safer. Because of your efforts, our community is stronger. Because of your sacrifices, our society is more just. I will always be grateful for your commitment and your dedication to the highest principles of public service. You are essential partners in advancing the work these heroes gave their lives to accomplish. God bless our fallen heroes, and God bless the United States. Thank you.
Joseph B. Waldrop, USP Leavenworth. End of watch, November 10th, 1901. Andrew F. Turner, USP Leavenworth. End of watch, March 26th, 1916. Edgar A. Barr, USP Leavenworth. End of watch, March 19th, 1917.
Dr. James Russell Brock, United States Penitentiary, Atlanta, Georgia, December 27th, 1917.
Andrew Andrew H. Leonard, USP Leavenworth. End of watch, November 14th, 1922. Robert G. Warnke, USP Leavenworth. End of watch, June 20th, 1929.
Royal C. Klein, United States Penitentiary, Alcatraz, May 23rd, 1938.
Harold P. Stites, United States Penitentiary, Alcatraz, May 2nd, 1946.
William A. Miller, United States Penitentiary, Alcatraz, May 3rd, 1946.
William W. Latimer, National Training School, Washington, D.C. End of watch, October 15, 1960.
Vern M. Jarvis, USP Marion, January 26, 1969.
Wayne L. Zell, USP Leavenworth. End of watch, July 31st, 1973. John W. Johnson, USP Leavenworth. End of watch, September 29th, 1974.
Donald F. Rice, FCI El Reno, February 28, 1975.
Janice R. Hyland, United States Penitentiary, Atlanta, Georgia, November 21st, 1979.
Gregory J. Gunter, FCC Petersburg, December 25th, 1982.
Gary Lee Rowe, MCC San Diego, February 5th, 1983.
Merle E. Klutz, USP Marion, October 23rd, 1983. Robert L. Hoffman, USP Marion, October 23rd, 1983.
Boyd Spikeman, FCI Oxford, January 29th, 1984.
Robert F. Miller, USP Lewisburg, October 12th, 1987.
D. Antonio A. Washington, United States Penitentiary, Atlanta, Georgia, December 22nd, 1994.
Scott J. Williams, USP Lompoc, April 3rd, 1997.
Jose V. Rivera, United States Penitentiary, Atwater, June 20th, 2008.
Eric J. Williams, USP Canaan, February 25th, 2013.
Lieutenant Osvaldo Alvarati, MDC Guaynabo, February 26, 2013.
Present. Ho! Order. Ho! Read it. Read it. Mark time. Ho! Right turn. Ho!